Yo, yo. It's a pretty long stretch here between the third and fourth sanctuary, so this might take a little while. Hey gamer, good to see you again. How's it going? Figure I'd start early with EarthBound since a lot of the crowd yesterday was watching Mother 3. That way I'll probably be caught up to where I want to get in EarthBound by the time we start Mother 3. Doing alright, doing alright. Was that a spriting video I threw up with Paint.net any help at all, gamer? We gotta use psychic abilities on those frogs. They resist most damage except from Ness. It's cool. It's not a long walk back to 3. That's a dick move. Okay, so where we left off, story so far. Ness is one of the chosen heroes to stop the evil alien overlord Gygus. A freedom fighter in the form of a bee from the future named Buzz came back to let Ness know that he was needed to save the world. Buzz unfortunately died at the hands of his obnoxious neighbor Pokey's mother, who mistook him for a dung beetle and ended his life prematurely. But not before he gave Ness the Sound Stone, a special artifact that collects power from the 8 sanctuary spots across Eagle Land. Eagle Land is basically what Japan thinks America's like. So now we're traveling across the world looking for these sanctuary spots to power up that Sound Stone. Let's hear what we got so far. We're at 3 out of 8. Once the Sound Stone is fully powered, it'll give Ness the ability, magic, power, psychic ability he needs to defeat Gygus. We're also looking for our 3 friends, a girl and 2 boys, 2 of which we already have in our party. Paula, the psychic girl, similar age to Ness, about 13, and Jeff, who is not psychic, but is a boy genius inventor. There is a 4th child who will join our party much later in the game. We have not met him yet, though. We've just finished the 3rd sanctuary spot. It's a long ways until we get to the 4th one, but we're going to start working our way there now. We're headed back to Threed. The towns in this game are Want, Tucson, Threed, Fourside, right? So we're heading back to the 3rd town, which previously was overrun with zombies that were in service of Master Belch, one of the lieutenants of Gygus. Having just defeated Belch, I'm hopeful that Threed has been liberated from the zombie threat. A little less grim than it was last time. Huzzah! New music, bright lights. Thankful townsfolk. Peace and love. Probably will never actually come back to Threed. Oh no, that's not true. I will come back to Threed. Jeff left something here that you have to come back for much later in the game. And I guess you also have the option when you beat the game, there's this long epilogue sequence where literally every character in the game has new post-beat the game dialogue. You can go back and visit everybody. They will thank you. You know, I think I'm going to call my sister, who runs Escargot Express, which is a double pun. First cargo and escargot for a package company, and then the fact that their speedy package company is named after a snail. But my sister's going to come and pick up some of my crap that I'm lugging around. I'm really having an inventory space problem, as I was talking about yesterday. I'm probably going to have to take out some money to pay for the pickup. We're going to be fiscally responsible. We're not going to take out more than we need to have on us. I think $100 is reasonable. And we're just going to walk around a little bit. There he is, with his rockin' mustache. What's up? No, that's not that much. Alright, dude, you are going to take the jar of fly honey, just we used that in the battle against Belch, and we really don't need it anymore. You're going to take backstage pass. Man, I got all kinds of stuff this dude can take. I need to go and call him again, take some more. No problem, dude. Catch you later. Now you'll notice the hospital here has a little, like, random, looks like text on the bottom. In the Japanese version of the game, those were crosses. You know, hospitals have a red cross on them. But Nintendo of America censored it because it was a religious symbol. It was part of a big campaign of censorship from Nintendo of America around this time. I'm gonna call, get in their pickup. Finish this key item crap. Fortunately, they make an advancement in Mother 3, the sequel to this game that I'll be playing later today. Key items get their own tab. So I am longing for that feature right now. In the meantime, I just gotta have Tracy hold on to it for me. Nice. Alright, dude, you're gonna take the pack of bubblegum. You're gonna take... I should check when I can do that later. Ooh, well... Actually, I don't think I need the pencil eraser anytime soon. There's one other pencil that I know of, but it's really just a shortcut, and I'd rather not have this spot taken up. I'm just gonna mix your bottle rocket. That's cool. Alright, so I screw this up every time, and I'm going to screw it up again. One of these bus stop signs takes us to Fourside, sort of. The other one takes us back to Tucson. But either way, you're going to get to hear the bumpin' bus song. We just don't know for how long you're going to get to hear it, depending on which one I pick. Okay, I'm hopeful this is Fourside. Yes. Kind of says Greyhound Bus on the top of the bus. Greyhound. I'm really hopeful that we make it to Fourside and don't run into something unexpected on the way that's on a little bit of a detour. Drugs! Well, shit. You notice that sweat icon coming out of the party that's causing sunstroke. It's a status effect I'll get eventually if I stay in the desert too long. You can use a wet towel to heal yourself from it. Traffic jam. I just gotta go to the bathroom. I understand that. We're gonna go get some drugs. Take out a bunch of money too. We'll put it back. That's like $40. Remember, that's yen, not dollars. Okay. Alright. Looking good, looking good. I'm also gonna try to sell some of my excess crap. I mean, I'm probably gonna be fine with money for the rest of the game, but I'd rather sell it than just toss it. That's a pretty big upgrade. Coin of Slumber. I took out a pretty decent amount of money. Thought I was overdoing it, but shit's expensive here. Alright. Let's get to selling. Let's just get this over with. I think I want to keep everything Ness has. But the red ribbon can go. The pop gun can go. The air gun and the stun gun can go. Okey-dokey. Let's go ahead and call Dad, save our game. And we're gonna start moving our way through the desert here. In all honesty, I should probably pick up like a couple wet towels. I don't remember if one of the healing abilities can remove sunstroke. Cat's making an appearance, and there he goes. Wet towel. Oh man, look at all that! Look at all that inventory space. Look at all that space. I kind of enjoyed, I was mentioning this yesterday, that in Mother 3 you really need to use those consumable items like the hamburgers and stuff. You definitely can get away with not ever doing that in EarthBound, just using life up and resting whenever you go to a hotel, but they really made those items feel relevant in Mother 3, which is a challenge. So I feel like that's the goal, is you have a limited inventory and you're consuming your consumables at about the rate you're gaining them, and I feel like they pulled that off. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough money in my... Ha! I do have enough money. Huzzah! Zip gun. Yeah, I want to sell the other thing, man. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, it's... okay. Can't sell it because it's something that he made, so I might have to have something to pick up later. Welcome! Our paradise exists beneath that hole. It's Talarama's house. I'm not going to go look for it because it would be a pain in the ass to do, but technically there's a contact lens out in the desert out here. There's also a grain of salt and a grain of pepper. I might get lucky. We're watching for a little green worm, like a caterpillar. We can find one and catch it. They give a ton of experience. They're fairly easy to beat. But they are a rare spawn, and I'm not going to sit here in the desert and try to force one to pop. And really, like, I could go out in the desert and look for all the... Oh, there's a caterpillar. Alright, instant win, too. And didn't have to deal with it running away. Look at 10,000 experience. We lucked out today, folks. This is a new dog. It's not the runaway dog. And Jeff's already got sunstroke. Alright. It's not too brutal. Definitely worse things that could happen to you. Ooh. That buffalo hits pretty hard. Poison wolf? Okay. I'm not gonna argue with it. Oh crap. Marstead's gonna die. Go, 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 go. No, he's dead. Nope. Jeff and Paula might die too at this rate. So I got the freebie. I don't know if there's a hospital. I don't know if someone can res Ness or... Well, let's see. We'll keep going for a little bit. Use the wet towel. I'm not going to waste a couple life noodles just yet. Just going to hug the southern edge here. Man, that buffalo is pretty brutal. Oh, there's the salt. Or white sesame, black sesame. Save that for a boss fight. Man, Jeff just can't handle the heat. I do, I've got a hamburger for you. This guy's funny, like, he's obsessed with looking for gold for the point that he ignores a gigantic diamond he's gonna find later. I don't think staying the night here is gonna res Ness magically. We're gonna have to find a place. Yeah. Paul is still calling Ness's dad. So it's cool. If we get in any more fights, it just means that Paula and Jeff will get some more experience. Dude's moved into his little hole here. Staying the night doesn't cure sunstroke, but I got wet towels for that purpose. We should be good to go. Okay, alright. Dude's not here. Works for me. That mine is going to be the site of one of the quirkiest sequences of battles in this entire game. Part of today's section of this EarthBound playthrough, we're going to do what I think is the hardest part of the whole game, which is the department store, in which Felix, who was on our channel yesterday, he's an EarthBound speedrunner, pointed out is one of the hardest parts in a speedrun also. Although he said that the Titanic Ant, the first Sanctuary boss, is by far the hardest and the most subjective to RMG. Guard Monotoli. Alright, hospital's way the heck north. Now, when I played this game for the first time, like, the graphics in Fourside blew my mind. It's really not that big of a deal with just an isometric view, but it looks 3D. Whoa! The mayor is an evil dude, apparently. Just enough money. There's one of the signs outside one of those buildings says something about them working on EarthBound 2. Monsters. Truck guy. Oh, that's another point of censorship in this game. You'll notice that building I walked past was labeled cafe. In the Japanese version, it was labeled bar. And leave me here to cry into my cappuccino. Like, that dude is not drinking a cappuccino. That is clearly a beer. But okay. Whatever you want us to think, Nintendo of America. Scary cops. Game teaches you anything. Last night there was a solitaire tournament. I lost my shirt. Dude, I'm not behind you. She gives you crap for staring at her hips. Whoops. Master Pokey? Man. Pokey's just our obnoxious neighbor, right? Nobody important. What's he doing in this big office building, Mayor? Look how smug he looks. They did a good job with his sprite. See, what I've never been able to tell, like, is that big thing in the middle of his face, is that his nose? Or is it just his eyes, and he's just got his eyes closed because he's so happy? No, looks like it must be his eyes. Pig's butt. I'm guessing Master Pokey is Pokey-sama. Sama is the suffix honorific for, like, you use it for, like, lord or someone who's very high above you in status. So is he like Master Hudson? Man, I ain't even trying to hear this. Y'all paying attention to a fat 13-year-old boy. Hey, it's Pokey's dad. Aloysius Minch, Pokey's dad. Awesome. I have private elevators and I come up later. Man, chick's full of herself. Ain't even trying to hear that. The way they animate the elevator is actually kind of clever. You have to... It's easy to be jaded and not remember the challenges of working with Super Nintendo graphics. Temporarily closed ARG. I played the "this is going to be important later" sound. There's a dude in the top of the bakery who lost his contact lens out in the desert. If you bring it to him, he gives you like his stinky socks, which you can use in battle, but I don't think it's really worth wandering around the desert, which is pretty dangerous. Go check out the Runaway Five. I gotta get some money first. Then I'll check out the Runaway Five. At the top of the theater. Alright, we can upgrade. I think $300 is class money. It's good walking around money. Really, you're gonna make me do that? That's evolution of gameplay. Most games these days just let you skip that whole process. If you have it in your inventory, they just accept it. Runaway 5 owes her $1 million. They need to have a manager. Need to find buried gold. Alright, we're gonna listen to a bumpin' Runaway 5 tune. A lot more people here. Most of them don't talk. Friends. Sweet, didn't even need a backstage pass. Bailed them out last time. What's up, dudes? I mentioned this before, but the Runaway Five in the US version of the game all have their own unique outfits. The Japanese version, they all had the same outfit. It's like the individualistic culture versus the more group-based culture. Clearly. Phony contract. Money, that's what it's on. To meet Monotoli, you'll need our help. Just a hunch. Okay. Rock and roll. This might be the one where they like don't really put on the tightest performance. You'll notice they keep missing their cues, spotlights, that kind of thing. And the Runaway 5 has 6 members. There it is. Hip Tanaka is the main composer for this game. I bet he had a lot of fun. Yeah, I wonder the extent to which the existence of this band is driven by what the composer wants to do. Like, I'm convinced that the entire opera sequence in Final Fantasy VI has to do with Nobuo Uematsu wanting to write an opera. And they just fit it into the game. It fits, it's awesome, but maybe Hip Tanaka was like, I just want to do a Blues Brothers style band, I want to do some songs like that. And I'm like, okay, Hip Tanaka. You got a sweet name. Any more dudes in the industry with cool nicknames like that? Alright. Now I'm working off memory here. My Fourside is kind of a long segment, so I'm a little bit fuzzy. I'm only gonna work off memory and get stuck once. So if I'm going the wrong way, I'll pull up the strategy guide I have over here and double check it. But I'm pretty sure after having done all that stuff in Fourside, I go back to the miner guy, and he's, you know, finished mining it out and needs some help clearing out monsters. It's my kitty you done screwed up now spray. Done effed up. Song I like to whistle when I need someone to whistle. Alright, was I right? Was there something else I had to do? Oh god. I learned my lesson about these buffalo. I need to like bust out everything, especially since there's a place I can sleep right up here, so I'm just gonna let loose. Took out the buffalo before he was able to do any damage. That's really what I was aiming for there. Oh baby. A pretty good level. Oh baby. That rocks, man. That was a good day for Ness and Paula, it turns out. Aha! I was right. This is one of those, like I mentioned, like I didn't have a lot of games as a kid. I usually rented them. This is one of the games I would rent back to back to back. You know, I'd finish playing it and rent it again. I'm pretty sure I had an entire rental cycle in Fourside where I was stuck because the blockbuster we went to did not have the strategy guide. They had the giant box for housing and strategy guide. They did not have the strategy guide. Alright. Alright. Good timing, Jeff. He fixed a broken laser. Let's see. I'm gonna look in the strategy guide real quick to see what the next thing is. The pipe. He needs an IQ of 30 to do the pipe, and his IQ right now is 25, so we got some time. We'll save real quick, and then we'll go fight this mine full of moles that have a really weird attitude about who's the best. Pretty sure that this this entire mole sequence, it's not like some obscure Japanese joke that didn't translate well. It's just the weird humor of EarthBound. Didn't have a problem digging into this. I found a maze. You know what? I'm gonna kill myself if I don't just use the map from the strategy guide here. So I'm gonna pull up the mine map, make my life a little bit easier. No, not Moonside. That's not yet. It's a good map. There's a couple other places where I'll probably bust out the map, like Brick Road later in the game. Pretty complicated maze. I want to be running back and forth constantly. Hey, I got a free preemptive strike there. Alright. Paula got like +5 offense on her last level up, so she's a brick house now. Alright, so A is going to take me to a mole and a present, and I'm doing alright on inventory space. Yeah, I can always ditch the wet towel. Alright, well, I don't really need that. I don't think anyone's taken any damage, have they? Yeah, oh well. So I'll remember it's there, maybe I can force it to spawn later. Greetings! What's up, EarthBound? A move like that almost got me killed when I was playing Mother 3 yesterday. It only had one person in my party and they were paralyzed for a good 3 or 4 rounds. Alright. We are all moles, of course. I believe I'm the 3rd strongest among us. Take your best shot. Okay, whatever, like, there's 5 other moles. This guy seems to think he's the 3rd strongest. That makes sense right now. These guys are pretty weak to freeze, yeah. Oh, but they have power shields, I forgot about that. Alright, see? No big deal. Yeah, man, I agree. It's my favorite game of all time. Actually, also doing Mother 3. I'm just trying to split them up. So here I'm going to get to the 4th Sanctuary spot, Rainy Circle, and I'm going to switch over to Mother 3. Until I beat both of them. Jeff, that IQ capsule. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, it's one of those things where I can agree. Like, I'm not going to go out there and say EarthBound is objectively the greatest game ever made. It's just my favorite game. I really enjoy it. Balls. I like stories that, like, are kind of goofy, but maintain this sort of air of seriousness around them, and I think this game does a really good job of that. I think Healing Beta can remove poison. Huzzah! Alright, we're going down here. Got that. Favorite party member? Probably Ness. When I play this game, you know, when I played it for the 100th time or so, I'll usually name Jeff my real name, which is Dylan. Because I'm a nerdy dude without psychic abilities like Jeff, so... Alright. Jeff, you keep getting poisoned. Jeff's probably also the most OP party member just because later in the game, multi-bottle rockets are just, they're busted. They one-shot pretty much every boss. But that's not a good reason to like a character. That's like saying your favorite character in Final Fantasy Tactics is Sid. Who's your favorite EarthBound? I should have been, you know, a jackass and said my favorite character is like, my favorite party member is Brick Road, one of those temporary characters. It's picky. At least he tries. He only does 1 damage per hit. Yeah, I hear that. Paul's pretty sweet. In fact, I'm gonna start doing that because these things hit hard and poison's pretty nasty. I'm pretty sure my first playthrough when I was a kid, I didn't appreciate how radical PK Freeze is. Kinda sucks. Alright, hold on. C goes where? Reading a map. Reading a map, girl. Okay, yeah, this is the way I want to go. I identify with Brick Road, man. Also a dungeon master. It's tough. It is very challenging to design quality dungeons, which is why in my D&D game I tend to rip them off from video games that I like, rather than designing them like tile by tile. It's definitely an art that is difficult to appreciate until you try to do it yourself. Yeah, Thunder's pretty sweet when it hits, you're right. I like it more when enemies use Thunder because the Franklin badge takes care of that for you. This game fundamentally rewards people like me and my friend Patrick who hold on to every single key item that we get when you get to the 6th Sanctuary boss, who pretty much only uses lightning. And if you still have the Franklin badge on you, if you didn't deposit it, you trounce him pretty easily. You don't have to work very hard for it. Alright, so remember the last one said he was the 3rd strongest master of this hole. This one also says he's really the 3rd strongest. I don't understand. It's not an inside joke. Not something that we're not getting. Just, that's their deal. Alright, body solidified. I should probably just have Jeff defend. I mean... Easy mode. Too easy. Oh baby. Oh man. Love getting 2 oh babies. Guts are good. It's your smashing hits. I think that makes sense. She's got the lowest defense. You know, that's the most reasonable explanation for why they all, you know, are obsessed with being 3rd. They just never talked it out, so they're being reasonable. It looks like the Titanic ant. So when I was deciding there who to give my sweet armor to, it occurred to me, I think everyone has a different strategy for how they use consumable items that permanently increase a character's stats. For example, you might get an item in a game that like increases your strength by 1 permanently. It's pretty common in RPGs. My strategy is always dump it all on the main character, especially in games where the main character dying is a game over. But I know a lot of people who their strategy will be use it on the character who is lacking. So like, you know, if a character has really bad MP, let me spray my cat 1 second. If a character has really bad MP, give them the MP items. If a character has really bad strength, give them the strength items. So I'm curious to hear what everyone's strategy is on that and why. I do violate my principle in this game when it comes to IQ capsules. Everything's going to go to Ness, but IQ capsules are going to go to Jeff, so he can make more of the items. Nice, Apex. You gotta save him, man. You don't know when you're gonna need him. Oh, did I forget I had the laser gun? Okay, I'll do that after this fight. Did I forget about... Oh, I forgot about condiments. Do they work? I know they work with, like, rock candy, right? But do they work with, Do they work with just, like, the IQ capsules and stuff like that, EarthBound? I really like the condiment system. Unfortunately, I feel like it's not really compatible with the you have an extremely limited inventory system. If you had infinite inventory, I'd be, you know, min-maxing, stacking condiments all day. Oh god. Alright, at least use it on Jeff. You can put sugar on rock candy, as if that makes sense. Like, let's take this thing that's crystallized sugar and put some more sugar on it. Okay, I think we want to get a, an exit mouse. We're gonna run into one here soon. I don't have enough MP to heal both of them. So we're gonna do Paula, because she's closer to death. We're gonna hope... Go. We're gonna hope that we can make it to the exit mouse before we die. Oh, I love those nope moments. I always tell the story about my wife and Zelda walks into a room with the dark nuts, the knights that you can only attack from the front. They really suck. And every time you run into them, there's like one, maybe two of them. But then there's this room, I think in like the 3rd dungeon, where there's like 9. My wife just walks into the room, says nope, just turns right around. Diabetes is a stat. Be appropriate if you're gonna do it. You gotta do it in a game like this. All right, got a teddy bear. Now I think that the teddy bear. Oh, thanks, game. I appreciate that. Do I have any more? I don't even know if I have any ways to heal him. Guess I could. Guess I could life up him. I don't know if it's gonna matter as far as getting to the exit. All right, that is an upgrade. I don't know if teddy bears just automatically tank for anyone in your party, or it's based on whose inventory they're in. I guess we'll find out. Picnic lunch. Ah! Oh man, that's not good. That's not good, folks. That's right, I deposited the exit mouse, which I thought meant that she would just give me a different exit mouse, and I gotta walk out of here. It's okay. Jeff's just gonna die. I just gotta deal with it. 22 damage. Oh. I've got a, got a croissant now. And a picnic lunch, so maybe I'll make it out of here. It's a little bit of a walk, though. We're rooting for Jeff. Citizens of Earth? Is it a game? What is it? No, I haven't heard of it. I know Homestuck is an homage to EarthBound. The name is kind of a play on EarthBound. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna use up all my consumables. At least I'll get them out of my inventory. Doesn't matter who has them. That's how I thought it worked. Also, hey Felix, how's it going? So what, do you know what drives who gets targeted, other than that the teddy bears have a slightly higher chance? I know I've played like Dragon Quest, whoever's in the back of the party has the lowest chance. Man, I think we're just gonna make it. It's gonna be awesome. We're like steps away from Jeff dying. If you have any speedrunning questions for Felix, let him know. He's very receptive to those. Really? Is it done? Oh, right on. Thanks, Felix. I have to check it out. I know about Mother 4. The screenshots of that look really good. I'm worried though. I mean, clearly Mother 3 isn't coming out in the US anytime soon. As much as I implore people to buy it on the Wii U Virtual Console just to shower Nintendo with money and tell them that we want it, I don't know that we're ever going to get Mother 3 localized. But I guess I would have preferred that they not call it Mother, even if it's effectively Mother. You can get away with that. Like Shadow Complex is Super Metroid, but it's, you know, they don't call it Super Metroid, you don't play as Samus. Cool. I want to play a hard Pokemon game. I guess I don't know how you make Pokemon hard. You have to either make everything scale with you, or... It would be a pain in the ass if every enemy you fought had as many Pokemon as you do. Every battle would take for hours. Been in B, I think, but let me confirm that. Yeah, I have. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm totally stoked for Mother 4, I'm just the name. I think they're inviting controversy by calling it that, especially if you read the FAQ, they're like, yeah, we don't have, you know, Gygus in this, or Pokey, or any of those characters. The only Mother character they have is Mr. Saturn, but... They could have made like a Sister Mattern and dodged the problem altogether. It would be a real shame if they got hit with a takedown notice. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, Apex. That's gonna make it real hard. Should be throwing in a Kappa after that. Oh yeah, no, for sure, man. I'm gonna play it all day. I'm just saying, like, it seems so cool. It would be a shame if they got a takedown notice for something as silly as we're gonna call it this, you know? That's all. I pray they avoid takedown. Yeah, Pokemon draw system, that sounds delightful. Add a card game that you can sit and grind out for 2 hours at the start of the game and get the ultimate weapon, the ultimate Pokemon. I think secret herbs have a chance of, whoa, rezzing people. That's fine. Cool, yeah, I'm guessing they're getting away with it by making it completely free. If they attempted at any point to sell it, they'd get in trouble. Thanks, man. I might need to add some more, so my apartment is covered with those. Like, see if I can show you one here. a second. They're called bead sprites. You make them with perler beads. But here I got some pretty cool Mario Kart. An offensive number of amiibos. Alright, let's heal Ness. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm just sitting here spamming attack. Yeah, I recommend bead spreading to everybody. It's fun. Holy crap. Yes, that's the only one I really want, to be honest. I have these other ones, but really, if it had been wave 1, I would have got it right away. I've got a thing watching for it to show up on Amazon because I know that some of the more obscure amiibos sold out like Marth. And I feel like if anyone's gonna poach an amiibo, it's gonna be Ness. Right, freeze gamma. Guts capsule. Give the guts capsule to Ness. I want him to get his smashing hits. Yeah, we've tried very hard to convince Nintendo that we love their game, but... Oh no, Ness is homesick. Could end up badly for me. Oh crap, it's not gonna happen, is it? He's gonna die. Nope. Alright, we lucked out. Felix, do you have any idea, if you're still in chat, what drives the occasional failure of PSI Rockin'? Like, I've just noticed that every now and then it will just not do damage. Are there just certain enemies that are resistant to it? Is it based on homesickness, or am I missing something? Chest. Nice. I have two very good friends who were once GameStop employees. The game doesn't want me to get that hassle-free, does it? Alright, let's just do it. Naturally. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay, so when he's bound, he can't physically attack, but he can still use the psychic abilities. I was thinking, there aren't really any other RPGs that are so similar to EarthBound, you know, that are set in modern day, basically, using modern equipment. The ones that are like inspired by EarthBound directly. Wonderful. Well, I guess I take that back. There is Charles Barkley's Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. Very good, EarthBound. I'm gonna have to play Charles Barkley's Shut Up and Jam Gaiden one day. It is a critique and parody of Japanese RPGs, and it is very funny. I guess that counts as like post-apocalyptic though, not modern. Yeah, that's my notes here. Barkley, Shut Up and Jam. Play the whole game in Al Bhed. Cool, catch you later. Yeah, it was nice talking to you. Nice meeting you. I think I can make it to the last guy. Well, maybe. We'll see. I shouldn't have deposited my. That's more shit. I don't know if you saw what happened, but I had enough PP to cast my ability, and he drained it. Lesson to future players and to future Dylan, don't deposit your exit mouse. Like, if anything, use it somewhere where you don't actually need to use it so you can have it when you get here. To the south. 1, 2, 3. Ah, south. I guess I could use my PSI caramels, but that would be violating the one rule: never, ever, ever use any of your items ever. You have to save them for the final boss and then never actually end up using them. Alright. Preemptive strike. Man. Against multiple ducks. Pretty cool. Keep rocking that. Alright. Alright. Am I ready for this? Ooh. Well, he can't... Yeah, let's just heal her. Second strongest, the fourth strongest, and the weakest. Just enough. And I think that'll be enough to kill him too. I guess we'll see. Freeze Gamma is pretty OP. Alright, didn't have to leave. Oh, baby. Pretty good HP. I'll give that to Jeff. It's a silver bracelet, yeah? Oh, that's a pretty big difference. And we're out of inventory space again. Heading on out. Just walking. Taking our time. Fortunately, they remove all the enemies. Alright. So, once again, Ness will look delighted. He's at least cooperating with this scary falls from the sky photographer man, but Paula and Jeff will just stare blankly. He's a real sport, that Ness. Hey, dude. Alright, so I think the department store's next, which inspires a little bit of fear in my heart. Clearly this isn't a speed run, but I'm also not taking any time to grind up and level, so it's gonna be kind of dangerous. We might die. Got a big bottle rock. You know, let me what is the Japanese equivalent of fuzzy pickles? I assume it's just fuzzy pickles. Dad's calling me to tell me to stop playing. No. You know, that interests me enough that I want to Alt-Tab and Google it. Japanese fuzzy pickles phrase. Alright, so we're gonna save before we go to the department store. I mean, it might be a little bit of a walk later, but then we can at least mess around with Paula's inventory. It's a long walk, I'll try to look it up here. In Mother 2, he says cheese sandwich. Ah, yes, you beat me to it. It's a joke on the English, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna go free the Runaway Five. Get to see Venus. I get to spray my cat. There we go. Man, I have a diamond with me. Oh. Can't justify getting them. So I'm never gonna use bombs. Maybe $50. Bum, bum. Now there's actually 5 of them here. Like, I don't know if the keyboard player is just a floater. As a studio musician. Alright, man, we get it. Alright, here we go. I feel like it took longer for me to get from that last part to here when I was telling it as a bedtime story, just using words, and it actually took me to play it. Alright, so this is a similar show, except this one's going to include Venus, who Dr. Spoon kind of has a creepy crush on. She kind of looks similar to the prostitute lady in Threed, at least her sprite. Play one song and leave in your bus. Fuzzy pixels? Yeah, I saw it. I was just Googling it while I was walking. That's dubious as hell. I agree. Fuzzy pixels. I don't know, I think whoever the translator was for EarthBound, first of all, was likely underpaid. This game is phenomenally localized. This should be like a case study of how to localize a game. Quirky humor is probably the toughest thing to translate from any language. Definitely no spoony bards here, or attack while its tail's up. No. They do this like Walmart, where you don't even have to prove that you purchased it from them. So if I recall, the mouse that's over there to the left has a sixth sense. He knows that something bad's gonna happen in here. Alright, so we definitely want to get that big bottle rocket off of Paula and give it to Jeff. We're gonna want it for the boss here, not because he's particularly hard, but because there's so many nasty enemies on the way there. This is like the ideal place to be selling stuff. Usually you have to choose between buy or sell, and it takes extra time. Alright, secret herb. We're almost there, folks. God, just too much crap on that guy. I think I can get away with calling Escargot Express before I go upstairs. Yeah. That means that I can save safely there without being screwed with Paula, so I'll probably do that. Rocket Mustache, Escargot Express. Alright, yeah, I'm honestly probably not going to use the town map again. let's get you over to Jeff. I think Ness has one as well. Yep. Over to Jeff. You've got 2 PSI caramels and a secret herb. Let's take the secret herb just in case. Is there only 1 cup of life noodles? I think so. Secret herb has a chance to resurrect you. It's not a very good chance, but chance nonetheless. I don't want to walk all the way back downstairs, so I'm just going to take all my money out of the ATM. See, he knows. I don't care about burgers or food. Well, you know, I might grab a couple burgers on the way back downstairs just so I'm not using all of Nessa's money healing. I know I'll be using it on the way upstairs. Don't go on any of that. Don't need this anymore. Don't need this anymore. I should do, I was just quoting Homestar Runner. I should do one of the Homestar Runner games on here. Stinko Man's pretty good. Peasant's Quest is an excellent game. I don't think they ever finished Stinko Man, unfortunately. It's a really good alternate Mega Man game. Hey dudes, it's summer! And that's gender discrimination. Women can like sports too. Well, I guess I am skipping school, aren't I? Am I correct in thinking that yo-yos are less accurate like slingshot? No, I'll get the yo-yo, that's fine. It might be that the damage roll on yo-yos is crazy. Like, it could roll low or roll high, but the bat's a little bit more reliable. It's okay, I'll get it. I've been avoiding slingshots this run because I have bad memories of them missing. You know what? I've never thought to do this, but I'm gonna grab 2 teddy bears for the mall section. You know what? Let's make it 3 teddy bears. I'm definitely gonna use them. I have this like automatic distaste for teddy bears because it's the first thing that keeps you from being able to use your bicycle. I never remember to actually pick them up. Yeah, I should probably take out like some class money. $300 is class money. There we go. I want to work for Ape as a programmer. What's up with this empty room? Oh man. Do I have anything on Paul? No. Okay. You're watching, you're like, why does he keep checking Paul's inventory? Well, Nintendo still hasn't figured out the damsel in distress trope, but it was particularly a problem back then. Mr. Ness. We decided we're not gonna, you know, I think I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna save, just so I don't have to buy all that stuff again. I think Paula had a pretty decent gear set. On Monday, when we continue Earthbound, we're actually going to do 2 sanctuary spots because 5 and 6 are pretty close back to back. Fuzzy pixels. Now, Mr. Ness. All right. Scalding hot coffee. No, let's just attack. There's a lot of dudes. So the question now is, right, Franklin badge. Ooh. Not Frank. Okay, teddy bear. I forgot to pick up some hamburgers, didn't I? Oh well. So now do I? I'm gonna try to ambush them. All right. Where is it? Mystical record. Not risk them because they're pretty fast, if I remember. I feel like I made a bigger deal out of the department store than it actually is. But I've historically came over here several times. Shouldn't speak too soon, I guess. Oh, okay, I shouldn't have gotten the... Should not have gotten the yo-yo. It's an accuracy thing. Man, I made it pretty far with there's like 5 enemies. Not that big of a deal. Alright. Big bottle rocket, PSI rockin' beta. Game over. No big deal. What's up, Mook? This is where I learned the word you'll go to heaven. Alright. Freeze alpha. Oh, man. That's great. Let's scroll faster. Oh my gosh. No, it's not gonna happen. I tried. Ooh, didn't even get my big bottle rocket off. That's brutal. I just one-shot Jeff. At least we got these teddy bears. I hate using these, but I have to watch Jeff get one shot as soon as he gets back up. Okay. Don't get frozen this time, dude. There we go. Alright guys, I broke a rule. Use a couple life noodles. Sweet. Alright, so we know Paul is in the Monotoli building. The teddy bear was definitely the star of that fight. It absorbed a couple PSI freezes that would have just knocked me out straight up. Now, hold on, my $300. Lost my couple of life noodles though. I guess I could always go back to Saturn Valley when I get teleport and pick up another one, but... Alright. Okay. Oh, that's right, he's homesick. That's a funny line. Whoops, I was almost going to beat you up. Sorry, respond to a message. Okie dokie. So I know we need to find Electra. She's the maid that's going to get us into the building, but I don't remember where I need to go to run into her. There are 5 apples. If you eat 1, how many are left? 5 minus 1 is 4. Master Pokey's maid Electra is made to order. This is the cafe that's, there's a loud noise outside. About the Manny statue from earlier in the game. Hey, it's Everdred, the drug dealer from Tucson. I shouldn't have thrown out as much stuff as I did. You can have the last teddy bear. See, I don't know, does Everdred actually die? He stole the Manny statue and he sold it to Mayor Monticelli. I'm good, man. When on your way out, be sure that you say goodbye, then lock the door tight. Everdred's a deep dude. Alright, so, plan. We're going to go to the hotel. We're going to get all our MP, PP, and HP back. We're going to save, and we're going to go to Moonside. Moonside's a little stressful. I said that the next time I would use a map from the strategy guide would be Brick Road, but I lied. I'm actually going to use one on Moonside. And you'll see why in a second. Your friend who dressed up as the Hint Man for Halloween. Nobody got it. Really, every other hotel has read that to me. Mysterious department store blackout caused by mouse. Right, saving the game. Might be careful saving the game in Moonside. Once you get in there, it's kind of brutal to get out. Alright. Knock on the wall. Oh man. It's like Bizarro World, no means yes, yes means no. The enemies are like all weird Salvador Dali paintings and stuff like that. Alright, no problem. Yes is no and no is yes. It makes perfect sense in Moonside. Things hit really hard. What's up, dude? Welcome to Moon. Welcome to Soonmide. Moonwell, hot, cosmeet. These dudes with the Hawaiian shirts are the ones that can teleport me around. Ugh, I want that. Yeah, the map and the strategy guide is actually not particularly useful, it turns out. Oh, she's Dolly's clock. Protein drink. Okay. Okay. Really, the one we wanted is the Night Pendant. Which I don't think we can get to from here. There's invisible walls over the place. I'm not just like walking and stopping. I promise. Alright, so all that did, those two guys get me back and forth from that presence. Oh, okay, because Jeff has the platinum band, so he actually can tank a little bit better than Ness now. What's up, classes, dude? Alright, more Hawaiian shirt guys. You hate pizza? P-I-Z-Z-A. Don't even think about getting past me, because you aren't with a guy whose eyebrows are connected and who also has a gold tooth. Okay. A clausy sentence. I just think this guy looks like Charlie Brown. It counts backwards from 257. If you count it from 256, that would be interesting, because it's the fight limit. Holy crap. I don't think I've ever actually seen that happen. Usually just TikTok. That was kind of cool though. Music actually cuts out. Alright. Let's see if there's a picture of that. Oh, I gotta get a new baseball bat. Never do a yo-yo. Yo-yos are for Smash Brothers. No yo-yos, no slingshots. Ooh, that was a really bad level for Jeff. He got 1 HP, and that's it. Is that it? Yeah, it's pretty shitty. can sense that you have a controller in your hands. That is very Metal Gear Solid of them, or rather, Metal Gear Solid is very EarthBound. Mars' HP drops to 0. Jeff's HP drops to 0. Start to walk around with $1,000. It's the future. No, right. No means yes, yes means no. It's distressing. Good. Not morning. Alright. Hello and goodbye. One of the dudes who teleports you is not... There's the night pendant. Alright. It's, oh, it's body. Okay. There now Ness and Jeff should be comparable in defense. Okay. Handbag strap's pretty good. It like paralyzes the enemy. Yeah, I'll just hang out with this stuff. Cool. Can we get the preemptive strike? Nope, we cannot. Alright, let's focus on the fire plug for now. We're going to be coming out of the hotel, so we'll be able to rest again once we get the guy with the gold tooth and the unibrow. So I'm okay with using up all my psychic points. Set a Silent Hill game in Moonside. Guy's kind of invisible. Ah, okay, he joined me. Save again. Actually, no, that's okay. All right. Shield killer, that's actually pretty important. A couple bosses later that use shields that can remove. I think Diamond Dog is one of the biggest ones, the last year's Sanctuary boss. Yeah, man, this place is trippy. I get it, I get it. Dude just hanging out in an empty room with no doors. You and Mr. T. Here's the guy I want. Don't need the double burger. You're the man whose eyebrows were connected and who has a gold tooth. See, they're getting something to drink, but I guess that's... Yeah. This is all a mental, like, psychedelic trip adventure hallucinating because of the Manny Manny statue. Totally cheesed him with a big bottle rocket. Felix was telling me when he was in chat earlier that bottle rockets are based on Jeff's speed stat. So part of a speed run, it's all very RNG manipulation based, but it's getting his speed stat as high as possible so that his bottle rockets do stupid damage. You're wandering around the warehouse with a vacant, faraway look in your eyes, so you were having a psychedelic trip. Apple Kid, another wacky invention. Gourmet yogurt machine. You can only make trout-flavored yogurt. It's coming to you via Escargot Express Neglected class. Got some problems you gotta go buy. I'm pretty sure he like dropped it in a hole in the desert. So then the question is, do I want to bring any specific items with me to Talarama's dungeon? The way it works, it's a little bit of a puzzle, like each of the monkeys gives you an item, and each of the monkeys wants an item. Just getting assailed by people. Alright, so we've learned a lesson. Paula is in the Monotoli building. Electra, who is Pokey's maid, can get us into the Monotoli building. So planning meeting for EarthBound too. But she wants this trout-flavored yogurt machine first. So let's see, picnic lunch, skip sandwich. I can go pick that stuff up. Save real quick so I don't have to do Moonside again. We'll go back to the department store. We're gonna pick up some items that I happen to know the monkeys want. Picnic lunch, skip sandwich, pizza, wet towel. I guess I have to order a pizza, don't I? I think there's a couple of chests in there where you get pizzas, but... Actually don't remember what size pizza they want, but... About to find out. Too bad, lady. Picnic lunch, skip sandwich, pizza, wet towel, protein drink. One sec, folks. Okay, we're back. Do I want a hamburger? Yeah, they do. Oh man, I got full inventories though, so I should probably be cautious. Picnic lunch and it doesn't sell skip sandwiches. Oh well. There might be a bakery upstairs. I'll go check. Shop tool, no. But does he have a protein drink? He does. What's up, Jay? How's it going? Yeah, I'm just gonna sell. Well, we could sell the Great Charm for sure. I'm gonna sell the handbag strap. I mean, oh, $19? That's it? Yeah, but I'm gonna run out of inventory space in the monkey's room, so that's fine. Is there anything else I can even kind of... I guess I could deposit the PSI caramel. What's the slime generator again? It stops the enemy from moving, can be used many times, but it's not very effective, so... I'll call the Escargot Express to pick that up. Oh, right, because I can't have both a pizza guy and a Escargot Express guy coming. Yeah, man, every day from this window, starting around 5 o'clock Eastern. This might be a little bit faster. Take the bus back, and I get to hear the sweet song, which I always do. Actually, I think he lets you get out about halfway through. If he doesn't, that's cool. A more sweet bus song. Here we go. And the sprite is flipped, so you can't really tell that it says like Greyhound Bus there on the top. I just did. You just missed it. Moonside stresses you out, doesn't it, Jay? Sorry, I got somebody at my door. No, sir. We're gonna keep on trucking. This is an old school bull playing rough, so he's just gonna die instantly. Go up here and try to look for a one of those caterpillars, but that would not be fun to watch, so I will not do that. Ooh, it's okay. Take him out. Oh, gotta get a new baseball bat. Those misses are just brutal. Go back and smack past Dylan. Oh man, mock pizza guy, $238 for pizza. Alright, alright. I don't have a skip sandwich, I don't think. No, I don't. Jerk. Yes. Okay, so like remembering this is a little tricky, but I think we can do it. Whoa! Always like that. Like the caskets say "ta-da" and the treasure chests say "whoa." You want a wet towel? I'm gonna have to go back to the shop and buy it. Just got a pizza. Take the large pizza? Ah, very nice. Whoa, got another pizza. All she had to do was like walk 3 feet into the room in front of her. Infinite fresh eggs. Alright, so this guy wants a wet towel. So I think I gotta go back up and get one. And a skip sandwich if they sell one. I don't think they do. That's okay. Don't need one. I'm messing around with a rambling evil mushroom. There's a pretty good chance that those little caterpillars I was talking about will spawn up here. But it would take a lot of walking back and forth to make them pop, so I'm not gonna bother. Alright, so we're getting one wet towel, I want to say. Yeah, it looks like you can find one in there. Oh, I think she sells them. Yeah, there's the ticket. And skip sandwiches. Alright. I think I have one too many pizzas, but that's okay. You win! Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think any RPGs do that except for this one. The closest I can think of is being able to fast forward in Bravely Default and very quickly kill weak enemies, but nothing that just gives you the win. Too much fat? Yeah man, you can have a skip sandwich. I come back to him. Okay, so we know that behind her there's someone who gives you infinite eggs, which is important because the eggs eventually hatch into chicks, as you see right there. So you might need to toss the chick and go get an egg again. Ooh, it's okay, I can always throw out a pizza, or I think I've got an extra hamburger now too. Alright, ruler, now I can measure things, right? Let's say. There's an enemy who will use that. Now we can figure out angles easily. Oh, these hamburgers. Oh, so you have to decide who to give a hamburger to, but I thought ahead and bought a hamburger in advance. So we have extra hamburgers. Alright. Hamburger. This is the Dragonite? Oh, broken tube. Oh, what is the broken tube? Broken tube is the hungry HP sucker, which he can fix at 36 IQ. So I think he's got a ways to go. Oh no, he's not that far. Alright, maybe 1 or 2 more levels. Yeah, because I remember the HP sucker is kind of crappy, but the hungry HP sucker is pretty sweet. Alright, flame pendant. Nice, nice. I don't know, man, Jaden, the ruler is the most OP item in the game. Welcome back, gamer. How goes it? Whoa! I don't need a wet towel, it's okay. Yes, I can. Let me do that again. So yeah, like remember Ness is a psychic, so when he talks to animals, they sound like animals first. And then they replace what they're saying in English in parentheses. But this one accidentally says the English first. Self-aware, breaking the fourth wall. Whoa! Something I did need, it was another hamburger. Okay, but I don't have the fresh egg anymore because it turned into a chicken. So I gotta go back and find the guy who gives you fresh eggs and then hurry to him. Give you a ruler, bro. Jaden over here talking about rulers not being useful. One of my friends can use the teleport. What, you never heard of it? Then I'll give you the king banana. Oh man, I got bad experience with these monkeys. That one Bubbles just abandoned Jeff. Oh. The battery in my controller might be dying. Give me 1 sec, I'm gonna go sub it out. I'm gonna have to reload the game as well. Still here, I'm just working on connecting a controller. Huh, well that sucks. Looks like my wireless adapter is busted, so I'm gonna have to switch to controller, or keyboard, which is fine. All is well. Let me save and restart though, so that the controller works without too much trouble. Okay, I gotta give this guy a fresh egg. I was doing a pretty good job of tracking where I was, but getting up certainly threw me off a little bit. Man K Man. Let's get to the point. Give me a hamburger. Whoa! There's my Dragonite. Alright, so I gotta go back and get that fresh egg before I continue. It was not that big of a deal. What's your opinion on Moonside, Jaden? How do you feel about it? Okay, this is fresh egg guy. Yo! My friend! Alright, so if I screw up this this mission to do the fresh egg, I'll look up the map and try to do it. My mental sense of where all the correct paths are has completely left me since my controller died. Okay, so I already went the wrong way. If you hear some chirping sounds coming from my inventory, that means that the fresh egg hatched into a chick, which we don't want. Did I make it? I made it. Basically, the longer you walk, eventually your fresh egg hatches into a chick, and then he doesn't want it anymore. I might need to leave and walk back to Old Connor. Neutralizer. What does that do again? Items for Jeff. When used during battle, the item resets the abilities of all creatures to their normal levels. Neutralizes all shields. Offense, defense, and guts. Okay.